Black African power. What's good? What's happening? Well organized lie defeats a disorganized truth. Well organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Every time. Woo woo wee, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's God Killer in the house. And I come to do what I got to do. And I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm standing tall. I'm standing tall. I'm standing strong. Hey, hey. Bobby banging this bitch. What's good, family? Y'all know what it is, man. It's late night clips. We ain't doing it like that. That's what we doing. Man, we hitting them late night clips. I'm trying to tell you. Man, we doing it because we can do it. Man, I see the chat is starting to fill up, man. You got 600 million in this goddamn place. Lamar Pope, what it do? What it do? What it do? Juju, what's good? Pseudo Kill Official, Black Panther, what's good with you? Pseudo Killer Army, man. Taj, I see you, man. Some of y'all paying attention and tuning in. It's snowing where you at. And some of y'all got 70-degree weather. Man. Yeah, we're gonna get it in today, man. Let me jump right into this before we even start the show. I'm clipping them up. Oh man. The foolery of men. Man, thank y'all for joining Late Night Clips, man. Man, I told y'all to stay tuned, man. Hit that like and subscribe button because we're going live. Man, if you're in the server, man, I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna drop that link in the server for anybody gonna get on here. We gonna have some fun. We just gonna start picking clips because we can. Pick the clips because we can. Moderators, man, go ahead and drop the link so people can join the server so we can continue to get it in. That's what we're doing. Gonna continue to get it in, man. Let me put this right here. See, we got so much stuff in this daggone server that we can't even. Where the hell is the general chat at? All right, let me make sure I got the right. Let me see. Let me see what we're doing. Nope. Up. Mm-hmm. All right. Anybody can jump on. Let's see who brave. Let me see who brave. All right. Uh-huh. Hmm. Yeah. Pseudos is all around us. Man, yeah, I hear you. Just reading some literature in the chat there, in the server. I hear people jumping in the conversation of the hell they talking about. There's always that. There's always people diving in the conversation over the hell they talking about. Why is that? Why do people do that? What is it about humans to make you jump in shit you know nothing about? I don't even know. I know what it is. It's called foolery and pseudo-isms. Yeah. Let the chat fill up a little bit before I get started. We get the cooking over here. Oh man, come on now. Let the people come in. Mm-hmm. Overnight experts. Huh. Let me get the clipping going. Let me see. Oh yeah. Let me see where we at. Get right here. Boy, they got the climate change on this video. It's like somebody must have been going against climate change in this video. I don't know. They was going against climate change referred to the longitude shift in temperature, weather patterns. Human activities have been the main driver for climate change, primarily due to burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. Somebody was on there acting like it wasn't real. I already know it. Let's tune it right in. Let's hit it. Hold on. Damn. The party started. Right.
And while let's have Cedric lie to y'all. Let's see.
Just remember your questions, Marcus, so when we open the panel, you can come up and say what you want to say. He said argon dating is one.
Okay.
And I think Brass wanted to
when
give...
you have a natural phenomenon. And when we use phenomena in science, that means something we observe. It could be water freezing. It could be a bird flying. It's a natural phenomenon. We observe it. We're going to create a hypothesis, which is a synonym for proposition. So we have a hypothesis. We have a explanation on how this occurred. What we have that hypothesis has to be tested to validate if what I assume or what I think is going on is actually a fact. So we do experiments. Experiments provide us with a certain amount of data. That data is what we call facts. Next to that, you have a prediction. So if my hypothesis is correct, we have the experiments that validate it, then this is what should be discovered or found in the near future or in the distant future if we do such and such and such. This point that the prediction is established, then we have a body of work that we call a scientific theory. We have the germ theory. We have the theory of evolution. We have the Big Bang theory. This is all steps. So in science, you need to be very precise with the nomenclature, the terminology, and the steps. So this is the sequence. Theory in science is at the end of a whole series of steps. Once you have that theory, you go back to creating new hypotheses, executing new tests, creating new predictions to substantiate the current theory or to create a new theory based on new evidence. based on our findings, our technology improves, and because information and knowledge is infinite, we continue. The more answers we get, the more questions arise. So this process is circular and never ending. There is not a point that a scientist speaks in absolutes. But what is absolutely paramount, ladies, is that we understand fundamentally, without any confusion, what we are talking about and the steps as I just explained it. There is nothing in between. There is no, so what you're saying is it's just like that. Nothing else, nothing more. No, nothing to add, nothing to take away.
Yeah, he broke that all the way down. Let's see what the response is. Excellent job at breaking that down. I swear it was. Let's see.
And what Cedric just explained was the scientific method, is what I've been trying to explain to Bobby Banger this whole time, as far as to say the difference between the hypothesis and to say as far as the fact or the phenomenon. So as we go through this conversation, we're going to bring up different scientific theories that are accepted theories. They've been tested, but I'm sure Bobby Banger doesn't accept them, even though they've been tested as far as and gone through the scientific method, because he only goes by what he believes is the only scientific truth. But what I said exactly was the scientific method. Yes, Mr. Freedom.
Whoa, hey, Freedom.
Wait,
Hey, Freedom.
Yes.
Hey, Freedom.
Yes.
Check this out, man. So what the hell is we doing right now? Is we going to sit up here? Hold on for a minute, Freedom. Are we going to sit up here? Hold on for a minute. Relax. Don't jump in and confuse the conversation. This is a high-level conversation.
I'm going to say something to Cedric, please, if you would just give me that.
But I want to know, are we going to do this? Is she sitting up here acting like she agrees with me? Is she trying to convince the whole world that all of a sudden that I don't know what a theory is? I've been teaching for 15 years. So, Dulcinea, what are you saying? Hold on for a minute. No, I want to draw that. I want to draw that line, Dulcinea. I want to draw the line, Dulcinea. Then you do not agree. You do not agree what was on the screen, or else you wouldn't have been saying it.
Understand what the scientific method is.
So how I don't understand what the scientific method is, Dulcinea.
We will go as far as when we go even talk about evolution.
Evolution.
Is it a theory or is it a fact?
Let me first say
it is both. It is both.
Exactly.
It's both.
It's a theory.
Exactly.
The fact is that we know organisms change. The theory is that we started out as primates. That's the point. Sister Freedom, what did you want to say?
What is he? Wait, is it me or something, Cedric? I'm gonna let Juju, y'all can go ahead, yo. Let me get out. It had to be me. Science, evolution is a theory and a fact. The fact is that organisms change over time, but the theory is that we're primates. What the hell just happened here? How? Let me say it again. Evolution is a fact and a theory. She claims to agree with me, and then she says this. The fact is that evolution occurs. Organisms change over time. Key word there, organisms change over time. That means anything that's a living organism will change over time. That's my emphasis. Then the theory is that we come from primates. Wow. Let me run that back. Y'all must don't. Did we hear that?
Amount of data. That data, new evidence.
Hey, Freedom.
Yes.
Check this out, man. So what the hell is we doing right now? Is we gonna sit up here? Hold on for a minute, Freedom. Are we gonna sit up here? Hold on for a minute. Relax. Don't jump in and confuse the conversation. This is a
I'm
high
not.
level
I got
conversation.
something to say something to Cedric, please, if you would just give me that.
But I want to know, are we going to do this? Is she sitting up here acting like she agrees with me? Is she trying to convince the whole world that all of a sudden that I don't know what a theory is? I've been teaching for 15 years. So Dulcinea, what are you saying? Hold on for a minute. No, I want to draw that. I want to draw that line, Dulcinea. Dulcinea, I want to draw the line, Dulcinea. Me and you do not agree. You do not agree what was on the screen, or else you wouldn't have been saying it.
Understand what the scientific method is.
So how I don't understand what the scientific method is, Dulcinea.
We will go as far as when we go, even talk about evolution.
Evolution.
Is it a theory or is it a fact?
Let me first say
it is both. It is both.
Exactly.
It's both.
It's a theory
to
explain the fact. The fact is that we know organisms change. The theory is that we started out as primates. That's the point. Sister Freedom, what did you want to say?
What is he? Wait, is it me or something, Cedric? I'm gonna let Juju, y'all can go ahead, yo. Let me get out.
Let
me please.
Can I just correct?
How?
Can I just correct that cardinal error in fundamental understanding of the evolution? We look around. Evolution is a natural phenomenon. We have explanations on how the diversity of life came into being. That whole body of work, including human evolution, we call the theory of evolution. There is a hypothesis was established by Darwin that if that humans evolved from one singular common ancestor. That was the hypothesis. Years later, this hypothesis was established by the finding of fossils. Today, we have even more data substantiating the evolutionary process of Homo sapiens sapiens, which is now more evidence substantiating the total body of the theory of evolution. It contained a hypothesis which specific to the human evolution, but that hypothesis has since been established and is now confirmed as part of the facts of the theory of evolution. So, Sister Dulcinea, please, the nomenclature is absolutely vital in this conversation, and what you just said was absolutely incorrect. I'm sorry.
It is not absolutely incorrect because, as you said, as far as that, what we have to substantiate the theory of human evolution coming from primates, we actually have scientific evidence and tested hypotheses as so that we did not come from primates. But we will discuss that and the scientific evidence that we did not come just strictly out of Africa. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go through these scientific tested theories. As well as
this is what we call double talk. This is what the pseudo does. They double talk. You listen long enough, you'll see they double. It's a word I was talking to a friend. He said a word. What's the word? It wasn't scamming. It was, what's that word? It was in the server talking. What's that word? Damn. What's the word? Hold on. It's a word, yo. Said I was going to use that word. What's that word? Man, not scamming. Not scamming, but what's the word? But what's the word? Damn, I can't think of that word. What is that word, man? Come on, man. I ain't looking in the chat, yo. It's a word, yo. God damn it. What is the word? What is the word? What's the word? What's the word? When I need a word, man, I should be able to get it. You say super pseudo. That ain't what it is. Hold on. Swindler. Y'all there swindling. She's swindling us. It's a swindle, ladies and gentlemen. She's swindling. No way. And she's doing at levels unheard of. That's what they do. They swindle us. What's a swindle? When I'm sitting on a panel and you know what I teach, and you use the same thing, you say the same thing I'm saying, and then you switch a word real quick, that's swindling. We hear you saying what Unc is saying, and you switch a word real quick, you swindling. What in the world is going on? What's going on, Chillin' Bay? You was up on here too, the Chillin' Way. That was funny. Let's finish. Because I think I dived back in here. Let's see.
Theories about gravity that we have, and they're scientific theories, and they are tried and tested. And they say that gravity is not a natural phenomenon. It always exists. So as we discussed this, Cedric, I definitely hope that you can address the sciences and the observations and the data and the testing that goes into your theory
I'm not sure.
as well as your theory of gravitation.
Why is you jumping in though? Why you jumping in? Sister Free, you can get it too, Sister Free.
Wait a minute, I don't care about
because anybody can't get it. Mexicans can't get it.
Freedom was just
sisters can't get it.
You guys tried to act like they had no decorum, but every time we're talking for 2 seconds, you can't sit back.
I can never get nothing in.
And you guys get to talk for like 5 to 10 minutes apiece.
But I thought you was interviewing. I thought you was interviewing me.
Here we go, Bobby Banger.
I thought you was interviewing me. I didn't know I was come on here and hear you make up shit.
I'm not making nothing up.
If I'd have known,
Cedric explained just what she just said. That's all he did.
I would have just not.
Dulcinea.
Can I say something, please?
Hey, Dulcinea, you just beat yourself up, Dulcinea.
Thank you. Yeah. That was a lot.
The word fact is what's getting them. The word fact. They don't see that's within the theory. The word fact is fucking them up.
Yeah, right. Like
that word is fucking them up down.
He explained the scientific facts, scientific theory process so perfect. He even talked about what Doc was saying, how it can change over time as they get more evidence and proof. And it's not substantiated to be like it will never change. And he said everything perfect. And then once you say primate into it, no, that part is a fact. Wait a minute. No, it's not. Not according to just the definition you just gave.
Yeah, my whole thing is that word.
How? How? Evolution deals with living organisms, not just humans. Anything that lives is subjected by the forces of natural selection. Anything that's living is subjected by the forces in nature. Anything that's living has DNA. Like, how? Enough of that clip. Man, y'all can join me tonight because we clipping them up. We enjoying ourselves. Man, hit the Cash App coming in and out the door. All right. Man, get the green glow. Y'all should get the green glow. Let me show you how you get the green glow. Get the daggone green glow. Let me see if I can get y'all to the green glow. Man, make sure y'all support the channel, man. Make sure y'all send the links to people, man. Right? Make sure y'all get together. All right. That's a teaser right there. I want to throw this down here, man. All right. Let me show y'all how you get the green glow around here, bro. Man, go ahead and be a member, man. It's $2.99 a month, man. Real easy for you. All right. Real easy for you, man. Chat is starting to fill up. I see you there, Miss Jackie. I see you. Man, click that link right there, man. Be a part of the channel. We're gonna start producing videos that can't nobody see now unless you're a member, yo. That's what we're doing. Teaching heavy style. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. So we're gonna find these clips, man. We're about to start the clip show, man. Let me drop the link if anybody want to dive in the thing real quick and be part of the conversation. Healthy conversations, man. But we're enjoying ourselves, man. Clipping them up is what we about to do. We clipping them up, man. Let's go ahead and get the show started, y'all.
Bobby Banger from the block, seen it all raw tough. Streets of Baltimore where survival's always rough. Joined the Marines fighting for a life he could save. But back in the hood, he felt like a runaway slave. Started an army, not of guns but of wisdom. I'm a rock squad, truth the anthem, we ain't just a God killer. Bobby Banger on his path for the truth. Empower the people, give them wisdom as the proof. Black power rising, knowledge shines like a light. He's fighting for the future, ready to ignite. Selling drugs on the corner just to put food on plates, but deep in his heart, he knew he had greater fates. From the traps to the lab, he fights ignorance raw, teaching evolution while shaking up the law. The real black atheist is changing the game, waking up minds, never the same. God killer Bobby Banger on his path for the truth, empower the...
All right, man. Let me get these clips together, man. Welcome to the show, man. Here we go. Let me get the clips together. Let me go to the secret vault. I got the secret vault of clips right here, man. You know we do. We got the secret vaults of clips. So what do we want to use here? Who do we want to get up out of there quickly? Let's see. Let's see. Some of our favorite hip-hop artists.
One, why are you a flat earth?
Some of our favorite hip-hop artists. Let's get it going. And you notice all these videos I use, they had a Wikipedia thing coming on. See, they do this so you can be educated. Whenever somebody promotes some wild misinformation, man, they put that in there, that at the bottom, or what the real information is. Y'all didn't know that? Yes, exactly what they do, man. Fair usage, man. We're doing it for educational purposes so that we won't stay living in ignorance from certain hip-hop artists, Lord Jamal.
Why are you a flat earther, sir?
Because it's ridiculous to think that someone can live on a ball, to think that water could wrap itself around a spinning ball, to think that people could be on the bottom of a fucking ball and be upside down because some magical thing called gravity is allowing it to happen.
So the water should be pouring into space then.
Everything should be pulled into space, into the so-called vacuum of space if there's no covering. If we have no covering, our atmosphere, our waters, everything should be sucked into.
So you think we're in a dome?
Absolutely. Although, see, here's the thing.
Oh, shit. You
Here's
never
the
heard
thing.
this shit up.
Hey,
Explain.
here's the thing, right? There's certain things that they don't allow you to explore, right? So there's certain things that I can't prove. I can't go. I'm not allowed to go up there and touch this. You understand?
One. Why?
See what I'm saying? This man said that everything should be flying into space. Can somebody tell him we in space, flying, moving? Where's the damn Cosmos show? On the pseudo killers, we need that back. Galaxy and beyond. Make sure you like and subscribe to it. Juju and Space Age African. Anthony Bowman. This man just said water should be flying off the ball. People, do you want me to believe that people is hanging on the bottom? No, we don't want you to believe that people is hanging on the bottom of the earth. There is no bottom of the earth because it's moving. And we're moving through space. We are in space. And gravity does hold water on because gravity does what? It pushes everything to the center. Atmosphere, all of that. What is going on? Basic education, man. Remember that thing we was talking about? That basic, where is that thing at? The basic, we was talking about basic information right here. Are you going to tell me this man is past this K2 student? No, he is not. Here, applying knowledge of science and content to real world challenges. What's the challenge here? Understanding the size and the shape of the earth. That's the challenge. A K2 student can do this. Science assumes the universe is vast, singular system in which basic laws are constant, like gravity, y'all. Right here. And he promoting that. How? How? We didn't do anything. Did we? Did we do anything to them? What is it that we did wrong? It's called education. Why do we hate education? What is the game here? I know what the game is. The game is not to have no education. As long as they can keep you in ignorance, I'm talking about your own people look just like you. As long as you stay, then they can take advantage of you. Then they can swindle you. Then they can scam you, flim, flam, bam, bam, boom you. Exactly. They can make up stuff about the ancient Nile Valley population. They can say anything they want to say. They can make you pay for foolery. They can say things that's already been proven and act like they the ones that did it. They can do all that. They swindling you. Adrift. Look. Let me show y'all something from the museum here. Let me see if I can send this. Let me see. Hold on. Let me show y'all this. Man, can I download that? Let me click this on here. Let me get this off. Bam. Let me make this a little bit bigger. All right, let me see. Count on. Ah, man, we need, first of all, this is in the museum right here. This is in the museum. Hold on. It's not clear. I'm gonna have to get a bet, man. This is compliments of Brother Reggie right here. All right. It's in the Met Museum, y'all. All right. This is the Met. Right here. All right. This is the Met. What do we have here in the Met? Let's see. Is that Dr. Ben's book in the Met? Now, I don't know who that is on the left, but right there, that kind of green bluish book right there, that's Dr. Ben book. Right? That's Diop's book. I believe that's Black Athena. And then there's why is these books in here? Reggie's that's his book right there. All right. We're gonna see why it made it in there. For all the people talking crazy about the works, right? talking bananas and just saying anything. It's the reason why these works made it today, yo. It's all part of the history, right, wrong, or indifferent, right? Okay. So we see that. That's Dr. Ben's work, right? Anthony Bowman in the building. Good to see you back on track there, brother. How your family doing? How you doing, man?
What's happening, bro?
Hey, man, just having fun, yo.
Oh yeah,
Getting the stuff.
everybody good, man.
Oh shit. Having fun. You know what we do because we can do it, Dad, Mr. Anthony. Space Age African.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Like you always say, we got all the answers to the test. So.
Yeah. So it don't matter which way they try to spin it, how they try to play it. We got them. Hold on. I'm trying to find this thing. What's on your mind, brother? Talk to us. Been at?
I've been trying to well, yeah, I've been had some things going on, man. And
okay.
Do a lot of rearranging and just trying to better myself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. Doing what? How was you planning on bettering yourself? Tell the people, yo. I know what you tell the people, man.
Trying to get into this radiology field, be a radiology tech.
Okay. Is he gonna use the pseudo things and burn somebody up?
Nah, this here that high level science, dog.
Oh, real stuff, huh?
Yeah, that's dealing with, taking pictures of your internals. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's that high level science.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know what I already do. So that's even. I was listening to you this morning. I can listen while I'm working, but it's hard to talk. But like when you was talking about the process, of science, and with what I currently do, working in sterilization of medical instruments, it took a long time to understand why people were dying because of, simple medical procedures. And that was because they didn't understand that you needed to be in a sterile field and have sterile instruments. They back in the days, they could contaminate you, but they didn't understand, so it was a process to get to that point where we at now. And, nowadays you go in and have a surgery and something happen, you get an infection or whatever, dude, you can sue the facility. You know what I'm saying? That's how serious it is. So it's a process when you're dealing with science, man. It don't happen overnight. It's a long process, dude. You gotta have some patience. You can't microwave it. And that's in any field of science. That's in any of them. That's why we had a scientific method. And then you got to be able to check your work and make sure it's right. So yeah, that was a deep show you had there this morning, though.
Oh yeah, man, I gotta do that, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do that. Hold on. So you just talked about what it was, how they didn't understand about sterilization, right?
Yeah.
Bacteria. What else? What is it I'm trying to say here? So it was the midwives, actually, right? They started to understand that bacteria, I believe. They didn't understand bacteria, but they knew that they was wondering why is it that the midwives that was giving birth wasn't losing as many babies as the quote unquote doctors was back in the days, the 1800s. Right? And they was like, why the hell are we losing so many patients, the babies and the women? What the hell is they doing? You know what they figured out? The midwives wash their hands. Ain't that crazy?
And yeah, just that little small difference right there. That
ain't that crazy?
That's that one little small step in their process was saving lives, and it took a while to figure out. But once they figured it out, it was off and running. Because, like I say, dude, you got to hand wash them, put them in a washer that put chemical soap on them, and then put them in a sterilizer. So, and that has to be done before you can use that instrument on another patient.
So the washing hands through the midwives, right? And medical professionals, man. Like you said, brother, it has saved lives historically, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't pronounce. Hold on, let me get this lady's name right. Man, hold on. Let me see. Hungarian physician. Hold on, let me see. Man, a Hungarian word. Ignacenowiz, a Hungarian physician, discovered that the mortality rate amongst women birth in hospitals was significantly reduced when doctors and midwives washed their hands with chlorine solution. Before this practice, many women and newborns died, man, from fever. Man, also known as child fever, right? Caused by infections, often transmitted from unclean hands. Ain't that crazy, yo? So they start to realize that hygiene in the medical profession. So it ain't just popping up, bro. It ain't just out of nowhere. I'm gonna notice. You get it? Like people try to play this game with us, yo. That's why you going to school to get trained, bro. Right? That's why you in your profession, what you in. Sterilization, yo. The shit didn't just the shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't just something that came out of those. Something you had to learn about nature, bro. Something you had to observe and see and measure. And oh, why is this? Why is that?
And there had to be questions, dog. You know, like we talk about all the time. It has to be a question. Well, it doesn't have to be a question, but there's usually a question that's gonna lead to, you know, that next step. But you got to gather that information. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had to notice that. Well, wait a minute. The midwives don't lose as many, you know, patients as the doctors do. And then the next question, well, why is that? So somebody had to be paying attention to know that, okay, they washing their hands. This group is not. So it's something to that. And now you can work on your hypotheses and start to figuring out and then eliminating certain things. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be paying attention. And that takes a while. That takes time, man.
Well, you can't be pseudo, that's for sure. So look on the screen, bro. Slightly moving. Anthony, we got Dr. Ben's work. You see where it's at, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's in the Met. Black man and now and his family. Y'all see that? In the Met. It made it to the Met. How many people didn't call this man pseudo? How many people call this man? What did I tell him? I say, look, Jog, he just got some things wrong. Remember I kept saying that?
Yeah.
Remember I kept saying, look at the back of the book. Remember? I said, look at the back of the book. I said, he's using high-level sources here, yo. Like you just don't know something out of nowhere. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
Things are subject to change. But all the people cracking jokes think they know what they laughed at this man. Yo, ain't none of them got no books that's gonna be in no damn museum. How about that? This the way you treat the elder. Why is this book in the damn museum? You know why his book is in the museum, yo?
Break it down, bro.
Man, because of the lines with the museum's mission. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to preserve and study and interpret materials, yo. Right? That's related to global cultural and historical significance, man. What is the significance of this book? See, we act like everybody knew everything right off the top. See how they always do, yo? So you got to prod, you got to fight, you got to scratch, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to push forward the mission, yo. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know Dr. Ben's book, you know what I'm saying? It actually deals with the contribution, Africans' contribution, yo, and influence of the Nile Valley. You know what I'm saying? On ancient civilizations, man. All right, I'm going to say this again. Africans' contribution to civilization, man. And precisely the influence of the Nile Valley civilization, you know what I'm saying, on ancient Egypt. That's why his book is in there, man. The historical and cultural relevance of his book being in there, yo. Dr. Ben's book actually emphasized the African roots. Remember I said that, yo? Of cultural achievements of the Nile Valley, yo. Remember I said that, yo? And it connecting them to the broader narrative of world history, yo. Remember I talked about that? Everybody laughed at me. Why is Ankh still using Dr. Ben? Remember all that flack, yo?
Yeah.
Remember all that flack, yo?
Yeah,
So now, what they gonna talk shit about the Met? Huh?
I say, yeah, it's a lot went on behind there, dude. A whole lot. But look where he at now. You know,
So look, man, so the Met gonna use it for educational purposes. I use the book for scholarly research. It's part of the exhibit. The educational program related to Africa and African art, man. Interdisciplinary studies. All right. Man, they're integrating diverse perspectives, yo. So you can provide context to artifacts in the collection, man. So I'm just saying that Dr. Ben book, yo, man, it offers us a lens through which African contributions to art, culture, and history, man. Simple as that, bro. So, you know, this reflects where the younger scholars are going, right? They're trying to understand Nile Valley culture, bro, through its African lenses, man, and ain't no getting away from that. Fontaine, you ain't missed much, bro. What you do see up on that picture is Dr. Ben's work. That's what you in the Met Museum. So I actually showed a video clip, right, of showing it. All right. 1972. Boom. There you go. So, yeah, that means something right there. Let y'all know that means something right there. The way to get there, to get that book right there like that means something, man. All right. Just want y'all to know it is what it is, man. And so we appreciate that, man. Ain't gonna be there forever, but it's there right now. There have it. There you go. So see, we ain't got to argue and do all that. People act like, you know, this, that, and the other. Nah, man. He didn't did something ain't none of y'all ever gonna be able to do. Y'all can never be able to reach that height right there, yo. That's some love right there, yo. So I don't understand why is it that, you know, we continue to promote pseudoisms, and then we think we know what the hell we talking about. Then we dash and destroy, yeah, I'm saying, some good work. Right? You got to call it what it is, man. Man, the things he got wrong, he got wrong. If you want to talk about his education and all that, you can talk about that. You want to talk about the degrees he ain't, but I keep saying, yo, why is he, you know, why do white universities get his man some props and all we can do is talk crazy? I don't get it, man. I never did understand that, bro. I never quite understood how Europeans can give people their credit, yo, but we can't, yo. I never understood that, man. I never understood that, bro.
Well, that's because these niggas weird, dog. You know?
It's got to be that, bro.
They weird. You know,
you hit it right on the nose. You hit it right on the nose. They weird it out.
Yeah, spooked out used to be okay. I don't even think it's spooked out no more. These niggas just weird.
They swindling, yo.
Yeah, that's a good one now. Yeah.
Like Jabari. Jabari is a swindler, yo. Why am I saying Jabari is a swindler? Jabari is a swindler because he has a degree from Cornell. And you're not going to get out of Cornell without understanding what a social construct is. So we all know that this man knows what a social construct is. We do know that. The thing that makes him a swindler is that when he's mentioning my name and when he's talking to me, he's trying to convince me something other than that. You swindling. Because he got to know, bro, that I know what the hell a social construct is, and I'm never going to let you double talk through it. And as soon as you double talk through it, that means you're a swindler. Check this out, Anthony Space Age Bowman. That's like me talking to you about a goddamn star and quasars. You already know. Because I done said in your class that I know that with the first heavy metals, heavy elements are and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know that. And I know that you know that. Because you just showed me on the element chart the different time periods when different elements came to be. Now, I know that, and I know that. Now, imagine me trying to convince you otherwise, then I'd be swilling now, wouldn't I?
Yeah, that'll be dead wrong right there, dog.
You'd be like, Unc, I know you can't get me with that.
And see, and right there is where I commend you, brother, because you have way more patience than I do. I can't sit through that. You know,
yeah,
you can teach them. You still be, you know, it's like the analogy I gave you a while back. You know, it's like we on a boat and we rowing. You got the pseudo killers on there rowing. All of us at the front of that boat, and we rowing. We trying to get there. But you at the back with that long rope because you steady trying to save some people. you know what I'm saying? We gaining speed. We wrong. We talking about, hey, we done left them niggas, dog. But that's like I say, that's why I admire you, because you got that strength to keep trying to pull them, you know, help them. After a while, dog, I can't do it.
So basically what you saying is, yo, you just you basically saying that you hitting them in the head with the rope.
Yeah, dog. Man, get out the way, dude. If you still talking about the earth is flat, man, get out my way, bro.
Shit. Oh, man, you say you hitting them in the head with the rope, yo. You like, why nigga, y'all just stupid?
I'm you know, like it just, like I say, you stronger than me right there, bro. I can't do it.
Yeah, you get the cussing, boy. Yeah, you go hard. I'm like, yo, so you be bubbling.
And then you've been saying this stuff for how many years, Unc? And these niggas
15,
still
16,
act like they
17,
don't get it.
18 years, yo. And they all try to use it
act like they don't get it. See, you stronger than me. I be done left them. Man, I'm out. You know. So, but I mean, you know, science ain't for everybody, man. You know, that's one show I really miss is that brain show, dude. Because that brought a lot of understanding, you know, for me about dealing with those that the pseudos, the Lord Jamars and Sanchez's and all them crazy fools. You know, it's certain questions they can't answer about what it is they talking about. You know, and that's in all levels in this community.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody's a armchair expert. You know, they know more than the people that's actually doing the work. And you can sit down and read something that you can't even comprehend. A summary of, if you give them a real scientific article, dog, they wouldn't know what to do. Head blowed off. Just like, you know, the majority of us. So we need those articles, you know, in journals to get an understanding. But they'll take that and act like it's, you know, they'll flip that work and ain't been nowhere. Just sitting right at home, you know, looking at YouTube. Them became a genius. Just crazy.
Oh man, like the overnight success, yo. I'm trying to find this video. Tornado probably took this video down, man. He need to stop that, yo. Maybe it's on this one. Hold on, let's see. Where is the Jabari? I know I got it somewhere around here, yo. Oh man, he took all them down. Boy, I tell you. Patience, my man. Right? Hell, if we don't do it, who gonna do it, yo? If you don't sit up there, be patient, yo, and doing what you're doing, yo, they'll never know. They could actually die and say, I never heard that before. So we put them in a position to say, yeah, you've heard that before. And maybe somewhere down the line, yo, as they get more stable than they thought, yo, they can look back on that and see that, man. So when the last time you been on that telescope there, bro?
Man, I'm on it right now, but I done had a few clear nights here lately.
You said you waiting for the clear nights.
I got a couple of them I'm gonna put in the discard here in a little bit that I done finally got processed. I got one going right now that's processing, and I'm taking some. So yeah, I'm a little busy tonight getting it in. But dealing with this stuff, you know, you got to take advantage of them clear nights whenever they come.
Oh man,
ain't none of them promised.
Oh no. Oh wow. Yeah, your nature ain't playing with you.
I got to, I got to work around that. It ain't working around me, But it's all good though. Everything we getting back in the groove. Me and Miss Juju finna kick it back off. So yeah, we finna get it back going, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all still got something good. It should give time for everybody to catch up though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go back over them shows, man, and really sit down and get their teeth like I did. I go back and look at them, and yeah, that's what they need to be really doing, bro.
But give or take a few weeks, man. Shit, we did damn near a whole year straight.
Yeah, no, y'all did y'all thing, yo.
We got a lot of shows out there, dude.
You went over their head. You gotta go. Everybody gotta go look at the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True that.
I mean, come on, yo. Like real, like all the stuff you was talking about, yeah, that's we call it heavy where I'm from. Yeah, it was heavy material, bro. Wasn't no simple. It's heavy. All right,
yeah,
hold on. Let me play this clip. Man, hit the button. Hit the button. Where the hell is the? Damn it. Nope. I don't want the flat. Don't want the flat. Let me see. All right, here we go.
Equation.
So
let me ask you something.
Yes.
The Big Bang Theory.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time an explosion, which usually destroys things, created something?
Billions of years ago.
No, because that's what they told
us, right?
When can I do an experiment? Right now, they're doing a hadron collider, trying to fucking find the God particle because they're trying to find creation out of and you never will because there was a lie.
Shit. So how did is the solar system real? Do we have planets or is it bullshit?
It's bullshit.
Because
let me tell you this.
What do we got? What do we got? Thank you, Mecca.
Power. All my Flat Panthers out there, peace to you.
Peace to the gods and the flat earths.
Hey, Anthony.
Yep.
You know I played that for you, right? What's up, man?
I don't know what's wrong.
See, these are people, they're getting views, bro. Listen, man, hip hop artist, man, Garfield the comedian. We don't know if he know it or not, man. Man, come on, yo. He got 13,000 comments, yo.
That's wild. But I mean, just
544,000 subscribers, yo. Let me subscribe. Let me give him one.
Yeah, that's scary.
What are we doing?
There, man.
Did he hear what he just said? Did you hear what he just said?
That just shows the state of society. Because, when we try to put common sense into what we see in nature, it never works out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was wrong from the start. The Big Bang was not an explosion. That's not what it was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't an explosion. So
start off wrong, didn't he?
He was on a faulty premise from the jump. His whole argument messed up right there.
Yo said it was an explosion. It wasn't an explosion. It was what, Anthony?
An expansion of space. You know what I'm saying? And the process of the beginning of time and space and the expansion of it.
And what's the evidence?
In its simplest form.
What's the evidence, yo?
Hey, we got plenty of it, dude.
What you want?
We got plenty of evidence. They got the CMB. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
That's the one you can't get past. When you, well, you know me, dog. I go for the kill shot from the jump. I go for the kill shot. I ain't finna play with you.
There you go, CMB. I'm going to the European Space Agency. Accept all the cookies. You said it. You said the CMB, the cosmic microwave background. Is the cooled remnant of the first light that could ever travel freely through the universe. Watch this, yo. This fossil radiation. Anthony, what do they mean by fossil, bro? Why are they saying it? They talking about something on the ground. What the hell are they talking about? Fossil radiation. What they talking about?
No, that signal there is buried deep within space. You know what I'm saying? And it's the first.
Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. Why are they using the word fossil here? I thought fossils was found on the ground, yo. They ain't talking about on the ground. What do you mean by fossil, yo?
Like the best I can tell you, dog.
Hold on, I ain't gonna let you mess it. Man, it's like they just saying a fossil is like a remnant or something, yo. That's what a fossil is.
Yeah, it's
they use they use a term that we use in anthropology, yo. Is what they did. That was slick. I like the way they did that. That was slick. Slick. Now I've never heard that put in there like that, but you know what I'm saying. You know, I like anthropology. That ain't, you know, you deep into it. They don't usually use that like that. But they,
you tripped me up with that one.
I tripped.
That's why I say it's buried deep into space.
I like that because you did say it right. You still said it right. That fossils are buried a lot of times. Yeah. So when they saying they're using the word fossil here because, you know, like, you know what a fossil is. A fossil is a record, right, of something, you know what I'm saying, that was once there, and the remnant of it is in the fossil. So they're saying the CMB, right, they said the fossil radiation, see, the furthest that any telescope can see, all right, was released soon after the Big Bang. All right, and let me see. Hold on. Bang. We're going to go in here. I'm not going to waste a good time when I got Mr. Space Age Bowman on this one. Oh, shoot. Do I want to? Let me see. Hold on. I don't want to play no music. Hold on. Because they'll get you with this. They'll try to be like, yo, we're just trying to educate. Let me see if I can get through it. Let me see. Oh, they're going to be. No, that's enough to tell. Hold on. I ain't doing all that. Oh, man. Our Milky Way galaxy shines brighter in microwaves. All right. That's something we learned. So I guess that's the whole universe, right? Oh, the observable universe. Am I correct?
No, say that again.
Oh, shit. You can't see nothing. That's like the observable universe right there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And here you go. Now you know what that is. Hold on. What researchers did this one, yo, based off the color, yo?
Is that the one that come from the plank?
Come on, man. What you mean is that? You playing. You already know what it is, yo.
You know they got like 3 of them.
Yeah, but you know what that
I had to blow it up a little bit. I'm looking at it on my phone.
Okay,
yeah, that's from the Planck there.
Max Planck, huh?
Yeah.
Planck.
A heavy dude too, man. Max Planck, he was pretty heavy, man.
Yeah, he did that black body radiation, remember? All right. Is the most ancient light in the cosmos. Bam, look, bam. Bing. I wish they had a music. Yep. Tiny differences in the microwave background across the sky tells us about the age, expansion, and contents of the universe. That right there, yo, who knew, bro? No, you know, we was growing up, we had them TVs and they go off after 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, go, and that fizzle come up, that was it.
That was it. You can still get it today. You go out, if you have a radio that you can dial or, you know, put on a off station, you can still hear it.
Okay, yeah. And if your TV cut off, if your cable go off, that stuff you see there is this. So let's see.
You know something, Even though when we look at that static on our TV, it look black and white, but it looked just like this in black and white.
Facts.
You know, with the dark areas and the light areas, this is what it looked like. It's not a clear picture unless you take a snapshot of it. You know what I'm saying?
2013, Planck's first release confirmed the standard model of cosmology. So they confirming the goddamn thing that NASA did, the Kobe and all that. Planck's universe contains a pinch of the ordinary matter, large amounts of dark matter, and even more dark matter. They start talking about dark matter. They mean they can't find it. They don't know what it is.
That's
Talk
too
to us
heavy
about
right
that.
there. Yeah, that's too heavy.
I know. Talk about it though.
That's too heavy.
Why are they saying it's dark matter, yo?
Because they don't know what it is, but they can tell the effects of it. And the dark energy, they don't know what it is, but it's something driving the expansion of the universe. So that's why, you know, they're labeled as dark, because they don't know. If they knew what it was, best believe they'll tell you what it was, but they don't know, dude. And you know, that's what the pseudos can't do. They can't tell you they don't know.
No, they can't. They won't admit they don't know. They just start making it up.
And make it up as they go if they need to.
Yeah, all the way. And sound intelligent and use words and they do all that.
Man, oh, what old boy say they doing with the hadron colliders? What'd he say? They trying to what?
Let's go back to it. So we got right here 10. Look, 10. What's that, yo? 10 to the 32nd power seconds. 1 second, 100.
10 to the negative 36 seconds.
So that's leading up to 380. What? 380,000 years.
Yep.
So that's before that. Okay, it's how universe history started with an early phase of an inflationary expansion during which the seeds of all cosmic structures were sown. That's a serious one right there. Meanwhile, look, yo. Meanwhile,
let me ask you something.
Yes.
The Big Bang Theory. When's the last time an explosion, which usually destroys things, created something?
Billions of years ago.
No, because that's what they told
us, right? That's
when can I do an experiment? Right now, they're doing a hadron collider, trying to fucking find the God particle, because they're trying to find creation out of destruction, and you never will. Because there was
stop right there, dog.
Shit. So how?
Okay. The hadron.
First of all, I'm stealing the show, yours.
It's
stealing the show, yours. First of all, that's all. I wanted to get you heated up. Yeah, I like that right here, yo. I'm mad that y'all two took. Y'all had to take off, man. Y'all was the most consistent show out of all the shows, yo. But this what I missed, yo. Go ahead. You wanted me to stop it there because of what, yo?
Another faulty premise.
What's the faulty premise in that show?
What's going on with the particle colliders or particle accelerators? They're trying to recreate the conditions that they hypothesized to be the earliest stages of what's known as the Big Bang, that process. So what's theorized or hypothesized is that the temperatures and the pressures were at a level that is unseen in the universe anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're trying to do. They're accelerating particles to 99.9% speed of light and crashing them into each other, trying to recreate those early processes, like I said, in the Big Bang. Or I hate they call it that. You know what I'm saying?
They don't actually call it
that's
that.
what it is, man. But it confuses a lot of people because they think explosion. It's not an explosion. No. But
Kevin
the Hadron
George,
Colliders is the only way that we know of that we can test a lot of these, theories about the early conditions. And they're finding new particles in those processes. Like the quarks, if I'm not mistaken, even smaller particles. They're finding, those are the findings. Okay, we got this particle. We thought, at one point in time, they thought the atom was as small as it can get. And it keeps going. You know what I'm saying? So they keep refurbishing those colliders to get those particles to move even faster. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he wrong again. They're not looking for a God particle. That's some whatever he is kind of talk.
That's the good.
They're just trying to recreate the conditions that they think would apply to the early phases of the Big Bang.
And oh, by the way, how they say it? And oh, by the way, in actuality, it wasn't called the God particle; it was the goddamn particle. Remember? But the publisher, yeah, I'm saying, when he wanted to, when I think what's his name, Leon Lederman. All right. When he wanted to publish that book, right? Then he wanted to go with the word, the God particle, yo. That's really, hold on, let me see. All right. Okay. The term God particle, the Higgs boson, was popularized by Nobel Prize winning physicist Lederman. It say in his 1993 book, The God Particle, if the universe is the answer, what is the question? It say the nickname was not intended to have religious connotations. In fact, Lederman originally wanted to call it the goddamn particle, like goddamn, GADDAMN particle, to express to his frustration with how elusive and difficult it was to detect. However, the publisher thought this term might be too controversial and suggested the more marketable God particle. See, so he didn't went for the marketing. Lord Jamal done went for the damn marketing.
Appeal to the Sulos. That's basically what he said.
Crazy. The name struck, but many physicists dislike the term because it can give a misleading impression that the Higgs boson, was a theoretical, has a theoretical significance, which it does not. See, he fell all in, Lord Jamal and fell all into that. That's crazy, yo. See, they ain't look for no God. That's crazy. Instead, the Higgs boson is critical in the standard model of particle physics because it explains how particles acquire mass through their interaction with the Higgs field. Its discovery in 2012 at the CERN Large Hadron Collider was a major scientific breakthrough. So these niggas took a major scientific breakthrough, yo, and just messed it all up.
And don't even understand the significance of it, dog.
This is bananas. This is what we're living in. Can we hear it one more time from him? Can we hear it one more time?
So let me ask you something.
Yes.
The Big Bang Theory. When's the last time an explosion, which usually destroys things, created something?
Billions of years ago.
No, because that's what they told
us, right?
When can I do an experiment? Right now, they're doing a Hadron Collider, trying to fucking find the God particle because they're trying to find creation out of destruction, and you never will because there was a lie.
Shit. So how did is the solar system real? Do we have planets or is it bullshit?
It's bullshit.
Because
let me tell you this.
What do we got? What do we got? Thank you, Mecca. Thank you, Mecca.
Flat power. All my flat panthers out there, peace to you.
Peace to the gods and the flat earths.
Yeah, man, come on, man. Everybody play too much, yo.
So these planets, what I see moving across the sky, that ain't real.
Nah, flat panthers. Black panthers. Not black panthers, but flat panthers.
And you know, he said something earlier on a clip you played that that's what made me call in. When he said everything should be floating into space, so that's why we got a covering. Well, if it ain't no gravity, what's keeping us on the earth under that covering? How come we not floating up hitting that covering?
Yeah. How come we ain't hitting out here, yo? Why not?
Yeah. What's keeping us on the earth under the covering? What is that?
The hand of God, yo.
Well, you know, he got the whole world in his hands. So maybe he walking through space with the earth like a pizza, or like a waiter in a waiter in the restaurant. You know, it's just crazy, man. And it's the same old tired arguments. You know, there's places on here they won't let you go see. They won't let you go to Antarctica. And, man, come on, dude. You don't have to go to Antarctica to know that the earth is round. And all you have to do is just pay attention to the sky, and you can really get an understanding of how they figured out that this thing is on a tilt and it's wobbling, because different things in the night sky move in different ways at different times of the year. And that's something that I know for a fact because I look at it.
But I'm trying to have it.
Go, I'm listening. Just getting them next clips up. Go ahead.
I guarantee you, if you go outside tonight, and if you can watch the moon rise in the east, you'll see it go straight up overhead. You know what I'm saying? And then there's other times of the year when the moon is sitting down low on the horizon. Now, I ain't gonna tell you to watch the sun because that'll hurt you, but you can watch the moon, and you can see how at different times of the year it'll change positions in the sky. You can see that. So something is going on, something happening. And like I said, that ain't nothing nobody told me. I know that to be a fact.
The little man came out of nowhere and something happened. The God particle came up, yo. They trying to explain creation. I mean, yo, and people cheer that. So we right here now. Hold on there. Hold on. That's funny, yo. I read this. Our universe history started with the early phase. Inflationary expansion, you said that, during which the seeds of all cosmic structures were sown. That's a beautiful picture right here. That's beautiful right there. 2015, more data was released, including maps of our polarized Milky Way. I ain't never seen this before, yo. Wow. And the polarized cosmic background lurking behind it. Oh, man. Let's go back again. What? Planck published the final release with the newly processed data 2018. Man, look at that. Standard model, cosmology holds strong, but there are still a few details to puzzle over. Standard model, an almost perfect universe. This is the legacy of the Planck's mission. Bam. Bam.
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah, man. This where we at over here, bro. Yeah, we over here. This where we at. Yeah, we right there, bro. Yeah. That's how we do it. If I click this on right here, y'all see that, and this is NASA right here. The Wilkinson microwave. How you say it? Anstropy? Did I say that right? Probe.
And anisotropic.
Anisotropic probe. Anisotropic probe.
Yeah, that's Miss Juju got that one down. If I'm not mistaken, that's one of them words. She can pronounce that one good.
Probe right here. Look at that.
But that one trips me up.
No, it don't. You had me going with it because I was done. I don't know what I was talking about. The probe, yo, that's taking pictures of the universe. Boom, spacecraft with the cosmic microwave background and the background, an illustration of CMB. All right. I like this right here. This is always a great picture right here, yo.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Big bang, boom, expansion. Yeah. There you go. You got the Kobe WM map. Hey, yo, did you see they with Elon Musk and them launched that damn rocket and it came back and sat on that thing? That was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was wild, dude.
That was different.
Yeah,
it was different. That was different, yo. Oh, this is different. What is this? NASA W map. Recolor maps for maximum entropy method. MEM. Man. Yeah, so while we're sitting here playing 1 year, okay, 2003. Image background, causing radiation. Atoms, 4.2%, dark matter, 23%, dark energy, 72%. So the 72%, they don't know what the hell it is. They from 23% to 72%, they don't know what it is at all. I got you. Huh.
No, they don't, dog, and they not trying to trick you.
They ain't trying to trick you out like they do neither, huh? Temperature
but they know it's something there because it affects light, which is massless. You know, a photon is massless. It don't have any mass. But how can you make it turn? And so that's what makes Einstein so significant. When he stated that, you know, space acts like a fabric. Space and time is woven together, and it acts like a fabric. Because that's, if you really think about it, for something with no mass to be, you know, you can't attract it. It doesn't have mass, so it's moving freely. But then it just turns. You know what I'm saying? It makes a turn on you. Well, it's got to be something there making it turn, but it doesn't interact with whatever's making it turn. It just changes direction. So that's why they call it dark matter. In its simplest form.
In its simplest form. So we got micro Kelvin. All right, that's how they measure in all different directions the temperature. So the red is the hottest part, and the light blue, the blue is the coolest. What does this mean? So this is why they say because when something explodes, right, the first things that come off cool down first. So the first portions that would have came out would be the cool areas, and the last parts to come away from it would be these red areas. Am I correct? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, those are the warm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Say it right here. Data over the full sky along the galactic foreground. Emissions red. The map is 23 GSZs. It say the average temperature is 2.725 Kelvin. Red regions are warmer and blue regions are cooler by 200 microkelvins. The color scheme is linear.
Now that's a very small amount in temperature difference. It's you see what they say, 300 microkelvin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you can really feel that difference. It's a very, very small difference in the temperature. You know, when you look at that, you would really think the red is really, really hot and the blue is really, really cool, but that's not the case. But it takes it takes a level of technology to sort that out. And you see how they grew, you know, starting with Kobe and ended up with Planck. How the science advanced. And see, that's what on the video you was playing with what's her name? The Scramble Mind chicks. Oh, and they got to talking about fact and all this here. That's what they don't understand. See, this here is a fact. And they have plenty of evidence to know that the CMB is something real. It's not theoretical. The CMB is real.
All right, let's move on. Here we go. We're coming to here. We hear it all the time. This is Clip Up, man. I done dropped the link. You will come on at your conversation. You can. Let's hear what Samantha Kiata got to say. Moving right along.
But I'm trying to have you understand that they are carrying genealogically, in terms of their male ancestry at least, they're carrying something that ties them to the rest of the continent. It does not tie them to Europe, even though physically, externally, you may say, well, gee, they look like Europeans. You understand what I'm saying? So when you ask me, when did X, we don't use those concepts of Mediterranean race, Alpine race, Nordic, all that, that's from another era. You know, it's descriptive, and in actual fact, you will find, you can find individuals all over the world who might conform to one of those sort of categories. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then,
it's the same thing they say about being Arab. Arab is a culture, not a race. It means traveling person.
Okay, but I'm trying to understand, what are you asking me here? Well, you asked me very specifically. You asked me, when did Mediterranean people get to Egypt? I don't know what you mean by Mediterranean, but let me repeat myself.
African.
No, well, there's more than one way to be African. There's more than one way to look African. There's more than one way to look Asian. There's more than one way to be Asian. That is what you have to, from my perspective as an evolutionary biologist, that's what you have to get your arms around. The people in southern India are just as Asian as the people in northern China, who are just as Asian as the people from the Eurasian steppes. You know, they don't look alike. And you measure them, they don't look alike.
Okay. Yeah. Let me put it another way. For example, you have Elizabeth Taylor playing Cleopatra.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
When did that sort of look into Egypt?
The thing is that, number one, who was Cleopatra?
I'm asking you.
Well, what I'm saying, Cleopatra was probably a Macedonian. Well, she was a Macedonian.
From near Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When the people that look like that go into Egypt.
Well, I don't know about Elizabeth Taylor specifically, and very specifically, but I would dare to say that within the Nile Valley, within the Nile Quarter, within super-Saharan Africa, there have always been people who were lighter skinned and straighter haired from 60,000 years ago. Always. They're not new. That's my whole point. In fact, I could make the argument that those kinds of characteristics actually originated in Africa. Yeah. That they didn't come from someplace else. Yeah. They're part of modern humanity, or they're a part of humanity. And there's no reason to believe that they could not have originated in Africa. Incidentally, skin color can flip back and forth from an evolutionary point of view. We now know every 15,000 or so years. It's not the sort of thing that, it takes 100,000 years, million years to live in one place. And skin color itself is not always an accurate index, even in current situations like in Brazil and Venezuela. It doesn't necessarily give you a proportionate amount of ancestry. You can have people with very fair skin, but actually have more, quote unquote, black ancestors than some people who are actually darker. So you have to be very careful about what you think you can quantify from that, again, based on science evidence. Now, the issue of having narrow features, a narrow face, and what have you, we have remains, and normally I would show you this slide, but we're not going to get.
Told you, yo, they on a second grade level, yo. You hear what this evolutionary biologist say, yo? He confirms everything we've been talking about, yo. These are second graders, yo, I'm arguing with, bro. This man just blew up all that. The light features, the light skin, You can't do that because that's back and forth. It could change. We don't use Mediterranean. You hear all these words people still using. I can pull a video right now. You still got people saying that. Alkaline nose and all that. That comes right from Africa. 20,000 straight hair right there in Africa. Yeah, Anthony. Interesting, bro.
Yeah, that is interesting, man.
Come on, yo. It's what you was just talking about, yo. It's counterintuitive, bro.
Yeah.
They're relying on their senses. Their senses will always fail you. Senses aren't good. For some,
No, not
bro.
for these kind of conversations. Not.
No, they for once if we survive in a daggone savannah some damn way. They're great for that. Watch out.
Yeah,
The bull is coming. Watch out. They got an arrow. Or you in the streets, they got a gun. Run. Yeah, outside of that, yo, you're done. We didn't even evolve. We didn't evolve for us to get the cosmic background radiation, dog.
Nope.
Come on,
if
yo.
that was the case, we would have been able to see it, with your naked eye.
Right. Come on, man. Yeah, how many people can you actually tell that though, too, yo? Oh no.
We evolved to be right here on this planet.
Right.
On the surface.
Right.
Because if you think you evolved to be in the water, let me see you breathe underwater.
Go ahead and breathe. I dare you.
And
I dare you.
For any man mission leaving this planet, we got to take our survival, the things we need to survive. We have to take that with us because it's not out there. We're gonna have to take that with us. So you evolved to be right here on this planet. Now that don't mean your mind got to be on this planet, but well, I'm gonna take that back. That'll open up a whole nother can.
They're gonna run through. Run through. That's a gift for y'all. I just put in the chat. That's a gift. I should take it back and give it to the people. I'm gonna delete that. Nope, I ain't gotta change my mind. I'm not giving them gifts. I took it back. If you ain't get it, you missed it. You didn't get it, you missed it. You didn't get it, you missed it. All right, so we've been talking about senses, right? Let me see. Boom. All right. Neil deGrasse teaches scientific thinking and communication. Let's come to the part about the senses that we keep talking about, yo. Real quick. You gotta go to school tomorrow, yo?
Nah. But I gotta work in the morning though.
Oh boy, you stand up late. We ain't gonna press it too long. I'm gonna press up out of here in 5 minutes. Let me see.
Oh, no, it's all good, dog. I ain't gotta be there till 9.
Hold on, let me see. Okay, nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. Okay. Okay, hold on. This is the value skepticism. That's why we call the community skeptics. I like the way he spells skeptics. You can spell it that way too. I bet you I didn't know that. All right. Measurements is tricky. Nope, we want to talk about that. Understanding bias. Yep. Correcting for bias. That's for all that. Assumptions. Hold on, let me see. The power of persuasion. Yeah. Hold on, let me get knowing your audience. I don't see any of my audience. Let me see. Understanding your audience. We be chasing them off, yo. Let me see. Speaking to children. I ain't gonna say it. I was gonna say it. Don't say it. Hold on. We're coming up to power of the written word. Hold on. Neil's a great orator. That's not it. Hold on. Bam. There you go. Senses. versus science. Let me see.
It seems pretty simple, doesn't it? It matters. The notion
Yeah, you couldn't hear that at all, could you, yo?
He writes in astrophysics for people in
I didn't hear nothing.
in many
All right,
including mechanical engineering,
I hear it now.
fishing, and perhaps dating. But it doesn't make for good science. Science is not just about seeing; it's about measuring, preferably with something that's not your own eyes, which are inextricably conjoined with the baggage of your brain. It seems pretty simple, doesn't it? Our first and most basic link to the universe is provided by our senses. Seeing something.
It went quiet again, huh?
Good indicators.
Man, great, because I don't want to do.
Oh, I got you.
Hold on, let me see. I didn't want to have a bad echo.
Including mechanical engineering, fishing, and perhaps dating. But it doesn't make for good science. Science is not just about seeing; it's about measuring, preferably with something that's not your own eyes. It's see.
All right, it seems pretty simple, doesn't it? Our first and most basic link to the universe is provided by our senses. Seeing something or hearing it, smelling it, feeling it, tasting it, grounds us in reality. See, that's why this is so hard, because your five senses ground you in reality. And you saying, man, I know it's, I've been using my eyes, I've been hearing, I can smell it, I know it's that. So our senses must be an important part of looking at the world from a scientific point of view, right? Question mark. That certainly sounds right. But Neil has argued repeatedly that our senses are not terribly good indicators when it comes to scientific matters. The notion that seeing is believing, he writes in Astrophysics for People in a Hurry, works well in many endeavors, including mechanical engineering, fishing, and perhaps dating. But it does not make for good science. Science is not just about seeing. It's about measuring, preferably with something that not your own eyes, without your own eyes. Let me read this again. Science is not just for seeing. It's about measuring, preferably with something that's not your own eyes. Man, that's counterintuitive right there. Which are inextricably conjoined with the baggage of your brain. That baggage is more often than not a satchel of perceived ideas, post-conceived notions, and outright bias. That's why we heard the man say the earth was flat. That's why we heard the man say the Big Bang. That's why we heard the man mess up the Big Bang, because he was using his senses. Science didn't achieve maturity until we invented machines, mechanisms, devices that either replaced our senses, extended our senses, or became a whole other sense entirely. There are things going on out there that our five senses know nothing about. Our senses, after all, evolved on the African savannas hundreds of thousands of years ago. They were useful for keeping us alive, whether that meant avoiding hungry lions or figuring out whether a certain leaf was safe to eat. But even with the highly developed senses, mankind finds a way to believe all sorts of highly unlikely things. Ain't this what the problem is, man? But even with highly developed senses, mankind finds a way to believe all sorts of highly unlikely things. Monsters, ghosts, flat earths, all kind of stuff. The existence of witches, Athena being born from the head of Zeus, and the rest of it. Stop right there, man. That's the point, bro. That's the whole point, man. Oh, look at that. He's a black man. You looking at him. I know he's a black man. He's an Asian. He ain't even black. You tripping. Look at his nose. He white. He can't be Egyptian. You tripping. That's the point I've been trying to bring this whole time. You can't sit there and look at the picture. You can't sit there and look at somebody and say what they is. You can't do it. Crazy, man.
Yeah, it is, man. Disheartening to an extent.
No, all the way. Not even to an extent. To the whole way.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's wild.
Oh, man. But there you go, man. Man, y'all hit that Cash App going out the door, man. We done put in 2 solid hours, man. We'll be back tomorrow, man, for a good, never solid hours, man. Man, hit that Cash App going out, man. Go ahead and like and subscribe, man. We appreciate everybody, man, and how they do it, man. Hey, Anthony Bowman, man, I'm glad you came through, man. Space Age African Astronomy Club, man. Damn, while I was talking, you should have pulled out some of them damn pictures you've been taking, man. But
we'll get to that. Yeah.
We'll get to that.
I appreciate you having me on, bro.
Man, I appreciate you coming on, brother. You know how I go, man. We solid all the way, man. Man, I appreciate everybody in the building, man. Appreciate seeing you again. 220-Love-07. That be Jackie. Zane, I see you. Appreciate you, man. Kush, see you. Gary Hart, appreciate you, man. And everybody that came through, man, to get this lesson. Man, we had that late night clips and convo, yo. All right, put your name in there, bro. Uh-huh. It really come now. Let me see. That's what I write. ANOTHY, right?
ANTHONY.
ANTHTH.
Oh.
I got you. ONY. Bowman. BOW, how you spell it? BOW, man? Bowman?
Yep. BOWMAN. It's just like it sounds. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Let me do it like this. Let me do it like this. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. I did it like that, yo. I didn't hit him with the Space Age African Anthony Bowman. Yeah.
But you know, I before we get out of here, Unc, I gotta say it, man. When you're scientifically literate, they can't drag you down to their level and beat you up with experience.
We're gonna end with that. Man, we're gonna end with that. That was powerful. Say it again, brother.
When you're scientifically literate, they can't drag you down to their level and beat you up with experience.
Bobby Banger from the block, seen it all raw tough. Streets of Baltimore where survival's always rough. Joined the Marines fighting for a life he could save. But back in the hood, he felt like a runaway slave. Started an army, not of guns but of wisdom. I'm a rock squad, truth the anthem, we ain't just a God killer. Bobby Banger on his path for the truth. Empower the people, give them wisdom as the proof. Black power rising, knowledge shines like a light. He's fighting for the future, ready to ignite. but deep in his heart, he knew he had greater fates. From the traps to the lab, he fights ignorance raw, teaching evolution while shaking up the law. The real black atheist is changing the game, waking up minds never the same. God killer Bobby Banger on his path for the truth, empower the people.
Hey, man.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate everybody that came through. Appreciate you, Anthony, man. We done had a powerful show, man. Really appreciate these good shows, man. They always keep everything like it's supposed to be, man. Man, we surrounded by pseudos, man.
Man, they deep,
Damn.
They riding deep, dog.
They riding deep. Trying to catch you riding dirty. Trying to catch you riding dirty. They creeping. They sneaking.
Yep.
They tweaking. They tweaking. That's crazy, yo. Well, I tell you, man. I swear, yo.
We just got to keep swinging, though, dog. That's what it's going to take.
True. That's exactly what's going to take, man. It's going to take an army. A whole damn army of people studying the way we supposed to study to get it, bro. It's going to take an army, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we definitely up for that, Anthony.
Oh, yeah. Bill for
you know what I mean? We definitely up for it, man. And we're going to keep going. And, you know, just let you know, man, we are protected by unknown. And with that, we out.
Peace.